We're on, and we're back. We are back, baby, we're back. Hello YouTube, welcome to the Driftmasters YouTube channel, and welcome to once again behind the scenes with me, Ian Waddington. We're here in sunny Spain, in Madrid. So it is currently Friday afternoon, just gone 3 o'clock. Guys are out on circuit, getting to grips with this crazy track. First, I think I'll take you for a little walk around the paddock, show you some new builds, new drivers, and see how everyone's feeling after that long off season. Right, obviously, the first stop in the paddock. I know we've all watched the YouTube build of this car. If you haven't, you've got to go and head over and have a watch of it. After this, of course, you've got to watch me first. James Dean's new Mustang RTR Spec 5. Look at this beast. I've been so eager to look at this car because, as you all know, behind the scenes when I'm not doing this, I'm building race cars, and I was so keen to get my eyes on and hands on and have a real good look around this car. And this car is just stunning. And it's the first Mustang that I've seen up personal, because, well, up close and personal, because I've never managed to make it to Formula Drift to see one. So this is my first actual experience with one, and this is insane. As you can see, no one around, so I just snuck in secret, don't tell anyone, to have a look, because I was very intrigued. Let's cut now to a shot of James throwing this car around Spain, because I have been told the sound is insane. But one of my favourite cars on the grid, Jarkko Juhla. He gained a full Driftmasters licence after doing so well before, and now he's with us for the full season, so we get to see this beautiful JZX 100 chaser all year. But I just see it getting pushed into the paddock, so I'm going to try and find out what's going on. I can see a pop shaft, so that's not good. Even the media guys getting involved. What was up? Tell us what was up.
Yeah, so I think the end of the drive shaft broke.
Oh.
Maybe it was loose.
Maybe it was loose.
Maybe.
We've all made that mistake.
Maybe it's my mistake.
Well, listen, at least you're under there fixing it, and you held your hands up, so, well, there we go, an easy fix. Don't watch your phone down there. Yeah, we'll see Jarkko Juhla back out. Yeah, look, stuff happens. These guys are under a lot of pressure. Don't forget, we were meant to be on track in Italy a couple of weeks back now, and unfortunately, we couldn't get there because the country come to a standstill, you know. These things happen, we adapt and overcome, and we are still going to class it as round 1, just cancelled, so we are still calling this round 2 in Spain. This won't be our new round 1 or whatever else. We can't replace it, so it is what it is. It's in the calendar, and a lot of these guys losing their cars for weeks on end, so they end up getting to Italy. There was no Italy, so then they said, well, we can have a test or just leave the car or go back home, and that's what happened with a lot of these guys. They sent the cars straight from Italy to Spain, flew home, had some time off, and then flew back. So all those little jobs that you think, I'll get that done before we go racing, or we'll do that at the track before we go out on qualifying or practice, they're the things that let you down. And as you see, maybe just a loose couple of drive shaft or prop shaft bolts there let Jarkko Juhla down. But the team have got it back together, and they're out ready to rock and roll. Back again for 2025. The crazy Finnish madman. It looks super chilled. Tino Peltola?
Spain.
Spain. Every time in Spain there's a problem. What's up with it now?
We are not 100% sure, but there's maybe like the valves are.
Oh, touching the piston?
Yeah. Maybe.
So, maybe,
but yeah, we will check it, and yeah, we have a spare engine, no problem.
Well, we've seen you change engines before in a paddock overnight, so we know it's no bother for you guys, because you just get it done.
That's
so.
normal.
Look, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll see you out there. We know we will.
Yeah.
There's still tomorrow. Yeah. Don't worry. So there we go. Team, we're going to be jamming away on this. Well, they'll get it fixed. They always do. These guys always manage to pull through and get it done. Interesting engine swap for this man, Marco Zaccaril, this season.
Oh!
How are you?
Very fine.
How is the new engine?
Enjoying.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, enjoying.
There's a lot of people in the Volkswagen world that are very curious about how this is going to go. Everyone in the UK is saying, if he can make it work, we could see some really fast Volkswagens, because...
Yes, exactly. Car becomes very fast.
Very fast.
So,
it's good?
Yeah, it's drivable.
It's drivable now.
It's drivable now, yes.
Wow.
The feeling of the car, the weight is everything, you know.
Of course.
So yeah, little bit problem with that the car don't has a weight. So if you want to just fly away somewhere, it can be a problem. But I think we can fix it with right geometry.
With the right geometry. Well,
yes.
We'll let you work on that one. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. If you didn't know, Volkswagen engine, 4-cylinder. Very excited to see how that one pans out. The biggest conversation in the paddock so far this weekend, or so far, has been drivers taking weight out of the car. Mika Keski Korpi, he's there somewhere. New car. The only reason he built a new chassis was to make it lighter. So there's been a lot going on. There's Keski Korpi's new car. Looks exactly the same, almost built identical, but lighter and more power. Relaxed team, look at this, super relaxed. So much room in the back of the car. Is in the cleaning.
Yeah.
That's how unstressed the Highland team are. Could he be the guy? Could he go back to back? Could he be like James Dean or Peter Vincek, for instance? Well, we're going to find out. Made it on track. Got high vis on. Now I can actually see what the running is, and check that out. So this is tyre warming. I'm going to just have a cheeky walk down before cars get sent to warm their tyres. As you can see the chaps clearing up, ready to go. Man, how are you? But let me just tell you about the new start line, because no chicane anymore. Lead car, chase car. That is the chase car line. That is the lead car line. So they have all that distance to creep through, to start driving, and no chicane, cones are gone, and the new start line system, let me show you. So we have laser beams all the way over the other side. I don't know if you can see it, right about there somewhere. So there's a laser beam across the track. Once this goes green, as we all know, it's down, go. Once that's activated, the lead car has to break that beam within, can't remember how many seconds it is now, so that once the lead car breaks that beam, they can go down the circuit. If they fail to break that beam within that allotted time, the battle is inactive, and that they have to go back and reset and go again. So it stops all the false starts, it stops that sandbagging. Not that we've had an issue, I'm not trying to say that there's been a problem in the past, but it's one way of getting rid of the chicane, so that the driver has to go when we tell them to go. They can't sit on the line for a second or two or whatever and then go. So we'll see that in full action this weekend. I'm excited, looks good. Excited to kick off round 2. Let's get these guys warmed up, ready for action. Hello Martin, how are you, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you. We've got a beautiful day. Very hot. Exciting to be here. Finally we make it back. In the paddock, trying to find people, and I found someone, not just anyone, the man who pilots this car, Dave Egan.
Hello, friend.
How are you?
How are you? I haven't seen you all day.
I know, you've been busy though. Normally we're just chatting the breeze and just enjoying the drifting, but now you've actually got to do some work.
Yeah, this is definitely walking the walk.
You messed up, because what you did was you had a really easy job and you were like, this is too easy.
Oh, talking's fine. Walking's hard.
Driving's hard.
Yeah,
How was it?
You know when we were up there going, oh, you should be more out of that clip. When you're doing it, you're like, this is terrifying.
Funny you say that, because I was just doing that to some of the other drivers. I was like, I was watching the B group, you know, and they're not getting to that zone and they're not getting there, and I was like, this is easy for me to do, but how is it out there? That's what I want to know.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. It's overwhelming to be on the other side. It's like, you know when you're lining up with people that you've been commentating on for 7 years, it's really weird. It's like you're in the dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to be honest, we put so much changes on the car. Shout out to Jack Shannon, shout out to everybody who worked all night on the car. It's unbelievable. Actually, the car is better than me for the first time. So now Dave, the squishy bit in it, has to get better.
Has to perform.
But the car can win the event now. So I'm like, I'm not expecting big things, but the boys have just given me the best tools in the game. So for a very long time, this car wasn't my friend. Now we're happy.
You're happy now.
But I'm going to miss you.
I know, but now I get to do something which is going to be so much fun.
No, you can't just rinse me on the line.
Scrutinise your driving for the whole year, and I get to do this.
I'm going to get it harder than anybody.
Yeah, you're going to get it harder than anybody, and I'm going to be bringing this vlog with me all year, so I'm going to make sure you're on it. And when there's ups and when there's downs,
every time there's a down, Ian'll be there.
Oh, I'll be here. I'll be here for the downs.
Oh, you messed up again, Dave. Oh.
But hey, when there's ups, I'll be there as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, well, enjoy and say hello to Jacob for me.
I will do. We haven't caught up with him yet, but look, it's good to see you on the
new dream team.
Yeah, the new dream team.
The chat squad.
I just want to know one thing before I go and leave you in peace. Will you be Rookie of the Year? Because technically, you are Rookie of Drift Masters.
I am a rookie. Man, I just want to qualify. Like, you know what? I feel like that child that got thrown in the swimming pool, and the dad's like, "Swim your way back."
Swim.
And I'm like, "No problem." So we'll see after this weekend. We'll see where we sit. But quietly confident today that we're getting better.
There we go.
And we don't feel scared as much as.
Thank you. Yeah, you were nervous. He was nervous.
And look after Ian, guys. He's all on his own now.
Yeah, I'm on my own now, technically. Well, I've got Jacob. He's a good guy. We'll try and find him. Speak of the devil, speak just like that. Let me introduce you to my brand new Drift Masters co-commentator, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Gettins. How the devil are you?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
I'm really good. Welcome. You've got your official.
I
it's
know.
Official, ladies and gentlemen. Drift Masters behind the scenes. It's official. We've got him.
It feels good. Yellow and teal go well together.
They do go well
It's a good color combo.
How you finding it so far?
It's good. It's very familiar but very different at the same time. Like, we toured around. The builds they all look like drift cars, but then you get in and realize the access to parts are different. The brands people use are different. The idea and how you build the car is different. So I've just been nerding out all day. But no, it's cool to see. I'm stoked to see the Mustang though. That's just feels like home.
You feel like home already.
It does. I mean, as soon as we heard him go, he came out of the gate, and I was immediately like, oh, I know exactly who that is.
Yeah. Look, we're going to let you go and enjoy the rest of Drift Masters.
Back to work, man.
I'm going to carry on doing work because, you guys wanted me to do a vlog, so. Right, Jacob, I'll catch you about.
See you in a bit.
Right, I'm going to end it off there. I'm going to try and find Laurie Hindman. I can see him at his car. He's right behind me, and Jacob. I'm going to try and get a quick word with our 2024 Drift Masters and reigning champion. Let's see how he feels.
Hi.
I caught you.
It's hot.
Laurie Hindman, how you doing?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah, the track is tricky.
Tricky?
Yeah, it's tricky.
Really? In what way? Dave Egan said it was easy.
Oh!
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's so easy to drive, you know. You just get in the car and it just does the thing. Yeah. But you're a champion.
Yeah.
So and he's just a rookie.
That's what worries me.
So tricky in what sense though? How do you find
going into after the first turn, going into the left like fourth clip.
The outside wall,
It's so hard. Like
really
going in, I would like to go in there without as much handbrake.
Yeah.
You just have to slow down with the handbrake.
Well, there we go. A bit of inside information. Laurie, we're going to let you crack on, man. Thank you so much. Good luck, man. Now, reigning champion. He's got a lot of hard work. He's got a lot on his plate this year because there's some heavy hitters this weekend. We know that Peter's been developing the Supras. He's flying. James in the Mustang. Everyone looks good. Keski Corby. Kevin Biscolti looks rock solid. Like, that guy has just been progressively getting better year on year. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure. And of course, Dwayne McKeever, who is also looking really, really good. It's going to be an interesting one. Right, I made it out on track. Practice is over. We just did the big group photo that we always do at round one normally, but obviously this will be the start of the season, even though it's still round two. So we just did that on track, and yeah, I just made it out on track to quickly show you guys some of the zones and what's going on and how big this track is, because the pull from where I am now to the next zone is a long way. So let's have a look. So this is the start of the scoring zone. This is the first clipping point, as you can see, or outer zone, as we like to call them here at Drift Masters. So that up there is the start line. So quite a long drag from there to here, but that's because they need a lot of speed built up for the initiation, because as you might be able to tell, there's quite a lot of camber. So the track drops off there towards the inside. So naturally the car is going to want to pull down onto the inside. So you need a big run up with enough speed to make sure you can stay out for this, because there is right there where that fire truck's just gone past another outside zone. So I'll leave here and I'll join you there. There is an inner, well, not an inner, it's more of a reference point for the judges. So there where them cones are is that first zone that I was just at. So a long pull here between those two zones. So let's get to that second zone and have a quick look. So there, reference point all the way over there at the end of my finger is that first zone, and they have got to make it to here, second outside zone. So it's a long way, and as you can probably see now, it's banked and then it levels out as it comes up to this zone. And the reason for this, that marker pushing cars wide and the big run up, is because they have to go from here all the way down to the wall, and you can't really see it because the fire trucks washing the track, washing all the loose rubber off, is a big pull. Well, he wouldn't have qualified high with that run, or that line, should I say, because way out of the box. Here is third outside zone, and she is massive. It goes all the way round, and the fire truck is almost at the end of it. It's at the end of it right now, so that is a long outside zone. So you can see how far this track is. This is such a long pull for these guys. Earlier on, I was over the other side of the track watching from the side of the track, and these guys were on the rev limiter in fourth gear, full throttle. There was nothing left in some of the cars. A lot of the guys have been changing gearing all day to make sure that this is absolutely dialed, because it's so critical to get from that outside zone to this inside zone and then get the back wheels all the way through here and round. End of that long outside zone is just there. Very shallow but very natural line for the car to fall down, because this is at quite a gradient. Maybe you can get a bit of a perspective there. It's quite banked. I'd say it probably elevates 4 foot there for you American viewers, or a metre in metric roughly. Set the cars up as they come down, they'll naturally want to drop into this inside zone, and then they transition. But this is a tricky part, and as they come up and out to that outside zone, which is there, it levels out massively. Like, it literally flicks the car dead flat. It's crazy. It's such a good track, and you can see there that's way low down on that off camber part of the circuit, so full throttle into this, and then as they transition again for that outside zone, it falls off and cambers away again. It's like a carousel. It's very well thought out, whoever designed the track. From the outside zone, it's a very snappy transition. It's literally back bumper or rear wheels in that box, bumper over the curb. You can see the cone there, and you can see from the tyre marks it's a dead flick. As soon as they're out of that zone, the guys are almost wanting to transition straight away to get the car into this zone, follow through, and then as you can see, as soon as they're leaving this zone, they're almost exiting it and dropping down off the track straight away, and I'll show you why. Out of that zone, and then this is just so like such a gradient, such a on-off camber corner, and then you can see another inside zone there. I think you can see it on camera now, like the way the cars are just at a massive angle, and they want to stay wide again, and that's another reason why the judges have put this zone in the middle of the circuit almost, is because the final outside zone is right high up on the bank, right at the finish line. It looks fun, it looks super fast. I think it's so easy to get it wrong, so easy for it to fall offline because of the camber and the way the track changes direction over these undulations. It's going to be a tough one. I'm excited for qualifying because I'm excited to see what these guys do with it. That's the track. That's day one of round 2. Drift Masters 2025 in the bag. We'll see you fresh, bright and early in the morning for a very big day, our first ever qualifying day in 2025. I'll see you there. Good morning from a very busy paddock, round 2 Spain. Today, the important day, obviously qualifying. Let's try and catch up with a few drivers. Obviously today, game day, so a lot of pressure on a lot of these guys to get into the main show for tomorrow. So let's see who we can find. Bagsy. Hello. Hello Bagsy, how are you?
I'm alright mate, you?
Yeah, good. fresh, ready to rock and roll. How about yourself? Nice to see you having a coffee over there. A little pastry.
Little waking up.
A little wake upper.
Yeah,
how's the car?
It's good. It's a fast track. It's. I feel like we needed a bit more of a run up yesterday to get through the first turn into like the big wall run.
Yep.
So the judges have said last night that they're going to move the start line back like 8 meters, which I think will really help on turn 1. Getting into the wall ride, we'll have like the pace to make it. And then it's just going to be about proximity for the track, right? So, it's going to be a tough chase, but I think if you can like just get real close to that first corner and just hold on from that point,
There'll be no drag race.
It's gonna be a hard day with the like I don't think there's a lot of wind as well today with the smoke and stuff. So it's gonna be a tough day in the office for sure. There's a lot of really fast cars here in the paddock, so we're just gonna have to just be on it from the off and just hold on to it.
Good. Like, dude, thank you. Have fun. We'll see you in qualifying. We'll see this beast absolutely ripping. If you haven't seen it, check out Bagsy's YouTube. Incredible 2JZ GT86. Did some work on this myself as well. So incredible build by a lot of people, including Quinn's M Sport and all the guys at SB Motorsport. So absolute weapon of a car. And we'll let Bagsy and the guys get ready to go out for qualifying, and we'll try and catch up with someone else. Here he is. I'm on his bus.
Morning.
Hello, Mr. Purser.
Want a coffee?
No, I'm good. I've had a coffee already.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. Any changes? What's the
By the mindset, by the car.
the mindset, the car, the whole?
The car is better, mindset is even better, and
Whoa.
I think I'm also better.
So I love this man's confidence. There's no messing around. He's here for business, and that's it.
I think everyone is here for business,
Do you know
If
what?
you're not here for business, you don't have to be here.
Exactly. Everyone this year as well is like, we're winning. So,
Yeah,
well,
the level is going so high, everyone wants to improve
of course.
the car themselves.
Yeah.
That's the main goal.
That's the main goal. How did training feel yesterday? Practice? How did it go for you?
It was good. We made now a few changes with gear ratios, and today is going to be even better.
Well, there we go. A very confident man as always. Look, good luck, dude.
Right, mate.
The
Thanks.
man that always succeeds in Spain. Can he do it again this weekend? I think he can. I think he's got the luck, the Spanish luck, on his side. Look at these two likely lads. Woo! Hello. Yesterday was good.
Yeah, kind of.
I was waiting for everyone to say, yeah, it was amazing. Really good practice. Tell us why. What was wrong? What was not good?
I've been practicing a lot on simulator.
Yeah.
Probably I got my settings wrong on the simulator because I was thinking how I did it in simulator and I was shit on track. So I had to reset my head and get into the groove again, and hopefully today we'll be back at it.
Of course. Oran, was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, and we had some small issues with the car. The battery, I think, is going a little bit bad, but we charged it up now. Hopefully it stays charged, so we can get all around us good. So feels good. We changed the gear ratio because also in the sim I tested something and it was way off like in the real life. So now it feels good. So
look, you're not the only guys. The whole paddock is changing gear ratios. They're extending the anti-lag for this outside zone. Everyone's trying to work this out because it's not easy. And I made it sound so easy when I walked it yesterday. I was like, I could drive this. We'll let you go, guys. We'll let you have your little team talk. Enjoy today. Good luck in qualifying. Thank you. Right, there you go. Those two guys, always good fun. The Norwegian contingency over here. As you can see, cars getting prepped and worked on. Kavir's crew ready to rock and roll. Hello, Jack Shanahan.
Hello.
How are you, mate?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good. You look quite relaxed.
Yeah, I try to be as relaxed as possible. I think it's probably my approach this season. Last year I was stressed out like a lot.
We see that a lot. We got that. Yeah.
I'm not too sure if it's a better approach or not. Yesterday's driving was okay, to be fair. So felt pretty comfortable for like what we have basically. So going off of what the judges wanted us to do, maybe like 90% there. Going off of what everyone else is doing, we're probably better in comparison. So I was quite happy with that. But other than that, car is good, feeling good. So a bit of a smaller team this year, less people to look after. So there's a lot more work having to be done by the people that are here. But it seems to be working pretty okay. But
well, practice up for you guys in a minute. It's a fast old run in.
It is a fast run up. I would like to go faster, but
I'm not the only man here.
Yeah, I think I'm the only. Yeah,
you'd start on the pit straight.
Not a problem. I would love a rolling start. It'd be sweet. We could flick it in a fifth. It'll be way better. Oh look, bit of damage there.
Yeah, the wall taking some customers today.
Yeah, that's the issue. You see, is I agree with the wall, obviously, for the safety of the fans, but when it comes to the safety of us, it's not really great, because it's not actually a reference point as to where we have to aim for, because it's like 1.5 meters of the track. So even when we're up in the wall, like up on the bank, you don't know if you're high enough, and it's really confusing. So like I've only just got my photos from yesterday, and like I've been on the white line, like perfect line, let's say, but in the car I feel like I'm way down the bank because the wall is so far away. So like I was actually going to start aiming for the wall more, but
good job you didn't, otherwise you'd end up like...
I'd be like, well, I don't have as much room as Timo.
You've got nothing, like, nothing there, you've got nothing. So
Timo has probably the whole continent behind his wheels.
A whole GT86 behind the car.
But no, we'll be fine.
We'll be good.
Keep doing what we're doing. Cheers, man. Appreciate
Good
it.
to see you, Jack.
You too. Have a good day.
Good luck.
Enjoy having fun with Jacob.
I will.
See you later.
Thank you. Well, I haven't guessed, I'm back in the paddock. Let's go and have a look at Timu's cars. You see him there? Peltola taking the back end of that car to the wall. Interesting insight from Mr. Shanahan that you would use the wall as a reference point because it's so far away from that zone. Drivers are going for the wall, but they're actually way over that outside zone and probably dropping wheels off track. So that's interesting. We'll just take a quick look. It looks like it's only bodywork damage anyway. You got it fixed, but then you broke it again.
Small.
There, look at this. Look. Fixed. Fixed. Are you having fun out there? Is it good track?
Sure.
It's good track, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, on let's go.
Well, look. Fly. We'll let him refresh and reset. See you in a bit, Timo. There we go. That's what we like to see. Really get in there.
Small adjustments.
Small adjustments, Timo. Small adjustments. I want to catch up with this man, though, Diogo Correa, because I haven't spoke to him yet, and I've just seen might have some issues. You should know by now. If you don't, let me educate you. This BMW runs a Mercedes-Benz, normally supercharged engine. They swap it over to turbocharged. It's good to see ya, but not like this.
No,
what's going on, dude?
Have a problem with low pressure.
Low oil pressure, yeah?
I don't know, damage in the engine.
Wow.
Shit. Yeah. This is normal.
This is drifting, this is normal. I love your attitude because this is just, we feel for you, buddy. Always when you're looking good is when something bad happens. So.
Yeah. And repair car, you will win the qualifier.
Oh, yes! That's the attitude we like. Diogo Correa, ladies and gentlemen, and his incredible crew who support him. You'd think round one would just be, oh, the car is brand new, we see Diogo rebuild the car as a new engine, everything will be good. We just go to race one, first start of the season, really, get the car out and everything should be good. No, a lot of these guys are having massive issues, problems with the cars. As Diogo Correa just said, that's just drifting. That's just exactly what happens. Here is someone who I've been desperate to talk to.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Sorry for my bad English.
Don't worry, mine's really bad as well.
Good, and you?
Oh, good. Jason Benet, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Drift Masters license for the full season.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How's it going?
Very good. I changed the ratio in the returns.
Yep.
Because it's so short.
Yes.
I put more
gear, yeah.
And I test.
You like it? It's good?
Yeah.
Man, you're looking...
I like this track. It's very fast.
It's fast and it flows.
Yeah. But battle is complicated.
It's complicated in the battles? Yeah. Good to see you on the grid,
Thank you.
And Jason Benet, ladies and gentlemen. I hadn't seen it on track. I'd just seen clips of Jason Benet driving his car in France at his local championship. Animal, absolutely. He was just dominated in France, and it was such a crime that we only managed to get him every now and then a little glimpse of what Jason Benet had to offer. And I'm so excited that he is here for Drift Masters for the full season because I expect good things from this man this year. So Jason Benet, one to keep an eye on. Back though for 2025, Jakob Kroll.
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Good. We're trying to figure out how to drive on this track. It's not easy.
No.
But we are fighting, so trying my best.
Of course.
And we will see how it's gonna be.
Yeah, of course. Have you been struggling with the gear ratios like everyone else? You're trying to get that gearing right for the long corners and then the slowing down?
Maybe not with the gear ratio, but with changing the gear down
in the gearbox.
On the detail zone, because there is no time to pull the
gear down.
Yeah, gear down. We will see how it's gonna be, but fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah.
Look, good luck, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to see this car back again as well, because it's stunning carbon Kevlar S14. Oliver Randaloo. Hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm really good, really good.
Good?
Yeah.
Feeling good? You're looking good yesterday in practice.
Thank you. Yeah, it was like each lap getting better and better and better.
Yeah. You look confident, especially on the here.
Yeah. The only problem for me was yesterday was going into the outer zone 4. I started braking too early, so I need to fix that, but otherwise it's all good.
But they made the run up longer now, apparently, so you go faster.
Yeah. Faster is good, always.
Well, there we go.
All right, cheers.
Good to see you, Oliver. Hello, guys. Everyone chilling. Oliver Andrew wants to go faster. Why not? I mean, it's only 160 kilometres an hour, whatever it is at the moment. See if we can catch up with it. Hello, Benedictus. How are you? Good. It was quite stressful. You got your car like 5 days ago.
Not 5 days ago, almost 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 days.
But it was wrong. And we take the car on the Monday and preparing to here.
Oh, I mean,
like always.
Always.
The same like last year.
Good luck, man. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, guys. He is a massive fan favourite. I always love watching Sherbert battle in top 32, top 16, all the way through because he is so aggressive in that chase position. Like, he will not let the lead car. He won't give him an inch. Let's hope the car doesn't let him down, and this could be his year. Right, let's catch up with this young man. Good? Problems?
Yeah, a little bit. We had some problems with electronics with some of the pins. It seems that during assembly there was, it cracked a little bit somewhere, and we were searching for this problem from yesterday basically, because everything else works. There is just some problem with communication. So let's see how it goes. We are working hard. Hopefully I can get some practice today, because yesterday there wasn't much chances.
Yeah.
I try to stay calm and hopefully get some good runs today.
Good runs today, good luck, dude. We messed it up now. We can do that one.
See ya.
Thank you, dude. Hello, Mika Geski. Hello. You've got a very noisy neighbour.
Yeah. There is some raw American power.
Oh, it sounds ready. Sounds ready for action. Right, I think I've done enough walking around for today. It's time to sit down for a little bit, a few hours of sitting down and just talking. The grandstands are busy. The show is almost about to start. So I'm going to head to the commentary booth with the judges and our brand new commentator, Jacob Gettins. We're going to get this show on the road. We're going to kick off round 2 of Drift Masters 2025. Hope you've joined me along for the ride. Let's see what happens on the other side after qualifying. I'll see you there. My first qualifying highlight has to be the man that used to sit next to me in the commentary tower who exchanged the microphone for the driver's seat. Dave Egan did it all on his second run, blew off the cobwebs, shook off the nerves and got himself into the show. Let's take a look at that second qualifying run. Car across the circuit, nicer line this time, more aggression, and he keeps it on the tarmac as Egan flicks it through. No mistakes at the moment, big handbrake drag, but he sets himself up nicely for outside zone 4. Egan back on throttle, another big clutch kick from Egan in that Toyota Supra, fires it on angle and he's got it together as Dave Egan gets that zone and across the line. My second qualifying moment has to be the comeback of the weekend. Kuba Brzezkonski put that car into the wall hard in practice and every team jammed together to get him out for that second qualifying run. Not only did he make it, he made it into the show. What an unbelievable effort by everyone. Let's take a look at that run. As Brzezkonski now puts that car right where it needs to be, fires through on full throttle. He's not phased, he's not worried about what happened earlier on. He goes right to the edge of the circuit. He said, look, we can make it look pretty this afternoon, this evening. Once this is over, he just needs to get himself into the top 32. Fires down, looks for that inner zone, just about picks it up, locks the front wheel. That can't be easy to drive. My final qualifying moment has to be our first place qualifier, James Dean. Not only did he bring a brand new car, a brand new package, but he brought that usual style, that usual impact. James Dean came here this weekend to prove he's back in business once and for all. Let's take a look at our first place qualifying run. Agload of nitrous to get her alive as he hangs on and fires through. Listen to the sound of that V8 as Dean fires it through. Look at this from James Dean. He won't want to get left out. He'll want to be top spot, and it looks very good at the moment as Dean goes right to the edge of the circuit and right to the edge once again. A dab of the handbrake sets Dean up for that inside zone, right to the edge and across the line. That is flawless. I don't care what anyone says. It's going to be Wycheck to lead out James Dean for the final battle in our qualifying showdown. Oh, are you serious? This is going to be an insane weekend. Bumper parts spread across the track. Fog lights out. Oh! Wow! Big accident. Well, yeah, there we go. That was pretty bananas, eh? Yeah, that was pretty mad. At one point I was a bit concerned that the qualifying scores probably weren't going to be that great and maybe the track wasn't going to deliver, but my god, did it deliver in the end. Kvyat really kind of rocked the boat with that first big qualifying score. Held on to it for a long time, but then the big players in the game were like, okay, it's out there, it is achievable. And to see them boys come out, nearly every driver on their second qualifying run come out swinging and absolutely throw down was just insane. Mine and Jacob's energy really started to step up when those guys started to delivering those big 80, 90 point runs, because that was very impressive. The judges were really putting these guys under pressure to drive hard. I guess that's what you get when you get the best drivers from not only Europe now, from around the world together in one spot and say, you think you're the best, then prove you're the best. You know, put that car where we want you to put that car and show us what you can do on this track. And my god, those guys did deliver today. That was pretty special. I don't know if it came across, I didn't mention anything to anyone, but I was super nervous before we went live for qualifying, because obviously I've been moved into Dave Egan's role now as lead commentator, and yeah, that's a big step, you know. So I was very worried that maybe I was going to make a hash of it. Maybe you guys were like, get rid of Ian, get Dave back. I knew Jacob would be good, hence why when that conversation happened I was all for having Jacob here. His technical style, the stuff that he sees, the way he puts himself across, just super professional, very, very good commentator. And it's a pleasure to work with him because we're on the same level, we're on the same vibe, we know what we both like, we work well together. So yeah, it was really good. Like the first real show, the real broadcast together was amazing. But yeah, I was super nervous, but I got through it, and then as soon as we started getting qualifying runs in, I felt right back at home again. And yeah, everyone's happy. I hope you guys enjoyed the show because qualifying was absolutely bananas. Now I know you guys want me to get in the pits and get the nitty gritty. I'm not going to do it just now. And I know I'm kind of letting you down a little bit here on the vlog. It's meant to be behind the scenes. Well, I've given you a lot of behind the scenes already, but I think because of what happened at the end of qualifying showdown was a little bit extreme. I'm not gonna go into the paddock and venture in there with a GoPro and stick it in Peter or James's face or anyone else. Not this evening. Probably a lot of you saying you should go in there, but listen, this sport, as much as it's very rewarding, can be very disheartening at the same time, and I'm going to give them guys some time to reset, think about what's going on. I'm going to let the guys, the teams, get to work on the cars, and I'm going to go in there tomorrow morning when I get here nice and early, and I'm going to get in and speak to the drivers. I'm going to look around the cars. Tomorrow's going to be insane. If those qualifying showdown battles are anything to go by, the battles are just going to be door on door, head to head, no messing around. It's going to be gnarly. I'm done. I'll see you bright and early in the morning for day 2 at Drift Masters for Top 32. I'll see you there. Well, it's game day. Top 32 competition, Top 32 practice is on right now. So twin battle practice this morning, then there's a small technical break, and then we are kicking off our Top 32 live on Red Bull TV, 12:15. So it's currently about 10 o'clock in the morning. Guys are getting ready. Jack Shanahan back in after a quick practice run. Jack straight on his phone, watching back videos that the spotters are sending back through. Peter has now come out with a statement and said that unfortunately the car is beyond repair and our technical director has deemed it unsafe for competition, so he won't be driving today. James, however, is back out in the car. It was only mainly cosmetic damage. Mika, how is it?
Nice. I was so missing the feeling when you are like driving on the beat one. It's so different. I was competing in Finland, but now when I'm like here driving, it's so totally different.
Yeah.
It's I love this. I love this sport. Now I know why I do this.
Now you know why you do it.
Yeah.
All of that stress in the off season's gone now because now it's good.
Yeah, for sure. And now I'm getting better and better, and I can put some more grip and yeah, it feels so nice. But you can really, I think you can see that I have quite a hot.
It's pretty warm today. How are you dealing with the heat? Is it too much or is it okay?
I will manage it.
You'll manage it, okay?
Yeah.
I see you got blowers in the dash. You
Yeah,
got blowers under the seat. Trying to keep cool. I'm not surprised. Hey, look, we'll let you go.
Thank you.
Good luck, man. We'll see you soon. Such a nice guy, an incredible car, and. Fresh fuel, more fuel, fresh tyres, and ready to go again. And Mika Kespi-Gorpi, this, as you say, this engine package he did works perfectly in that car, the sister car to the car he drove last year. How's it going?
It's going good.
It's going good, yeah? No problems, no issues?
No issues with the car, just yesterday in my head.
Oh, okay. You didn't look the normal Juha Rittinen yesterday.
Yeah, the practice went swell and everything, and just when the qualifying hits, then just some small errors come.
Yeah, just a little bit of stress.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from, but I have to get rid of it.
Look, I hope you get rid of that stress, and today's a good day. You're really good as a chase driver and in battle situations, so I expect to see you shine today. That's
hopefully, yeah.
That's where you come alive for me.
We didn't get much practice chasing yesterday. We're just focusing on the lead, so now we get some tandem practice and
good luck, dude.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Yeah, Juha Rittinen, a really good guy. And look, he's been watching European drifting for many years, trying to get out of the way of mechanics. You know, he's an absolute OG, a legend of drifting. He's been everywhere, all over Europe, America. He's done it all. And GR86, absolutely stunning. Could be a lot of guys in and out now as they come in from practice. Fresh tyres, they'll be getting in and straight back out, so we don't expect the guys to be out of the car for any kind of conversation because there's a lot going on. And as Juha just said, rightly so, although they'll be sent off the line in pairs, some drivers in the chase position are hold back so that they get a lead run in the bag so that they can then, you know, practice that lead line. Let's see if we can catch Pontus Hartman. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah,
that was good yesterday, really good.
Yeah, it was good. Not the result I wanted, but yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And we're in the game, and unfortunately, it looks like Piotr has some big issues.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to have a bye into the top 16.
Yeah, a win is a win, but it's still, you want to make it up on the track. So,
of course.
And not in that way also with a wreck.
No.
It's not good for anyone. So, yeah, it's tough in the heart for sure, but you have to take it in good points. But I would rather do it on the track.
You'd rather beat him fair and square?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Look, everything going well?
Everything is going well, really well. A little bit lack of the pace, so we're trying to ramp it up now. But
yeah. Look, you look hot. It's hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go.
No
Get
worries.
a cool drink, enjoy practice. We'll see you soon.
See you.
Yeah, so didn't allude to that. You've probably already seen the battle tree. You would have already have seen what happens this weekend. But yeah, Pontus Hartman has a bye now into the top 16, so he's already in, you know, the big show, as we like to call it, behind the scenes of the production, because he's unfortunately got no one to battle. Peter Vycek out of competition, so you know, this stuff happens, and there we go. So yeah, feel like this could be the weekend. I love the way you're just so calm, collected, and just in that right mindset. That just, it gives me excitement, because then I know you're feeling, because if you're feeling good and the team are doing their job, all you need to worry about is what that lead car's doing. And
all I worry about is that if the car is working, and if it's working, then it's all good.
Oh, there we go. Look, we're going to leave you to it because you're in a good mindset. Have good fun this weekend, yeah? Take it easy. I tell you, when a driver is in that mindset and they're as relaxed as that, like, they're dangerous. Like, it honestly, they go into another level. Just black smoke racing things. Diogo Correa, however, he got out. Diogo?
Hello?
Last time I caught up with you yesterday, you were having trouble with the engine. Then I went to do the commentary, and they told me on qualifying you had problem with the power steering, problem with the battery. Man, you had a tough day, but the car was flying and you looked really good. You looked on it.
It's complicated, but I'm now my focus is a win.
Oh, okay.
This is my focus. Now go fight.
Go fight. The car is all good.
Yes. Now problem in alternator, broken the custom support, broken.
Oh, okay.
But now repair. Perfect.
The team did an amazing job getting it fixed. Look, good fun, man. Have a good time this weekend. Good luck. The resilience of these guys is just incredible. Man is absolutely on a mission this weekend. Nakamura flying. So was that man, Jason Benet. He was absolutely flying. But I want to catch up with this man. I got you eating your breakfast.
Yeah.
You got an egg sandwich?
Yeah.
Egg sandwich is the sandwich of champions. Yesterday was amazing. You held on to that top spot for a long time, but then the heavy hitters were like, no, we can't have this, and they came flying in. Still qualified third. There's an amazing result for you round one, right?
Yeah, very happy. Like, the two guys that beat me in qualifying, this is their job and this is my hobby, so it had to be like that, or else they would have a bad day at the office yesterday. But no, we're super happy. We had a problem with our shipping agent here in Spain, so we're actually down on tires, so I have done very little practice all weekend because of that.
Oh, wow.
So we are trading tires with everyone in the paddock. So our tires were scheduled to be here on the 13th on Tuesday. But they're stuck in Barcelona with the shipping agent, and we're just trying our best now. We can practice more, so we just gotta go with what we got, and yeah,
hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
I'm sure you'll be fine, because if you've seen this guy in twin battle situations before, you know he's a killer. So look, Kabir, we'll let you have your breakfast. Enjoy today. Good luck.
Thank you.
Right, egg sandwich. FYI, I like an egg sandwich, as you can probably tell from my chiseled physique. Also interested of what is going on here with Zalewski. As you can see, the coils are out of the car. And I did catch him briefly over at Clint Van Ort's paddock, looking for a compression tester. Adam Zalewski, what is the story? What is going on? Have you got a verdict? Is it done?
We actually have the last thing to check regarding oil pressures. First of all, if we have no idea what's the problem with the engine, then why risk it?
Yeah, of course.
Secondly, I think it makes no sense. Even if I would say to James, like, look, I have no power, just be careful, I think it's still not nice towards the fans, I guess, not to give the best. We are pushing hard.
Of course.
I'm actually with the guys right now on the phone and checking the logs. So.
Adam's trying to eat his breakfast and do the work and drive the car. Man, you've got it all going on. You're jumping. Adam, thank you, man, as always. We hate hearing these stories, because these guys drive 110% always, and we know what they can do, we know how they can perform, but sometimes that equipment just lets them down, and unfortunately there's not a lot anyone can really do about it, especially when you're at the track. Hey, that is motorsport, and that's what happens. So these guys, as they say, it's a tough pill to swallow, but they move on. Right, I'm gonna go take my seat in the commentary booth. I'm going to wrap it up here for the moment. This is going to be extreme. There we go. That was pretty intense. I'm going to quickly try and grab some of the podium as it goes on. Jacob made his way there. I just jumped out of commentary after wrapping up the show. My voice is toast, as you can probably guess. Jacob got his Spanish in then. Here we go.
In third place, Kevin Pursuer. In second place, Ita Sadin. Overall points leader, Oliver.
Down has begun for a lot of the drivers, but I can still see a few kicking about, getting ready to go home, the long drive back to Finland. But home for this young man, Lori Heinonen. That was an unfortunate exit to competition.
Feels bad.
Yeah, you would look very dejected on the broadcast, I'm not gonna lie. It must have felt tough in the car. I see you drop a wheel, but I didn't realise it DV'd until the end. And then
me neither.
And then the judges were like, yeah, that's why he struggled. But
yeah,
hey, man,
it was on me.
We had so fast.
He needed to get out of his system,
So we had a fast car. I would have loved to see where it goes.
Yeah, I know. But look, round 2 coming up, home event.
Yeah.
You were on the top step there.
Yeah. Luckily, we thought we broke the engine, but it was just a rocker arm bearing gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it moved from the, I don't know what's it called.
The push rod. Yeah.
So maybe just a little fixing.
A little fix, and then you go. Look, well, you're still in the hunt for it. It's just going to be a little bit tougher this year. They're going to make you fight for it, you know.
Yeah.
You don't get the championship easy, that's for sure.
Feels much better this way.
Oh, you told me before you like fighting for it. Well, look, we'll see you in Finland, buddy. Have a safe journey. We'll see you there. Thanks, guys. If there's one man that loves fighting for it and that can get it done, it's definitely going to be Lori Heinonen. I'm going to try and jump in with Dave Egan there. Dave.
We were so close.
So close, but so far.
Yeah, I think if I knew in the burnout box that it wasn't going to do the run, but I said I'd rather go out and do a wave.
Of course.
Because I wanted to just see the crowd. I didn't see the crowd all day because you're driving.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go out and I'll look at the crowd, I'll just go back into the pit. So I knew I wasn't going to make it. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't correct on the car, and I couldn't do 2 heads on the engine in the space of half an hour. So it was like between Connor coming top 8, between me qualifying, we hit the mark exactly
what you wanted to do.
It wasn't the easiest weekend, I'll be honest, but we had a lot of fun. You had fun?
I had a lot of fun. It was a tough one for me, but you two guys smashed it. The understeer, I want to know what's going on with the understeer.
So we had a big problem with the car.
Right. Okay.
There was a thing attached to the steering wheel.
Oh, it was the squishy bit. You always say the squishy bit between the pedals, the steering wheel.
It's hard to get right.
It was you all along, was it? There's me blaming the car.
No,
blaming the
I was
tires.
trying to say to him that he's got a lot to learn. He needs better excuses. It was the car, there was oil on the track, the tires were gone, the sun had been at a 45-degree angle warming, but he just says it was my fault. This honesty, it's not going to get him anywhere.
That's because he's a real racing car driver and you're just you're good at making excuses.
I'm excellent at it.
Look, anyway, regardless of that, congratulations to both of you because you met your marks for the weekend and it was so good to see.
And more importantly, our team hit all the marks.
Of course they did.
And Ian, I'm going to take it all back now and say that the commentary might be less stressful.
Well, your job's gone, so you're out of that job, so you've got to stick to this one. Yeah,
we've got to go drive the rest of the season now.
Look, congratulations, guys. Well done. We'll see you in Finland
at
the Power Park. That's going to be interesting.
It will be.
See you soon. Well done, guys. Right, Team Drift Games happy, but making those mistakes. And let's see this. And look at that. You could buy Juha Rittinen's wheel that he smashed off the car. Look at that. €100 could be all yours to try and find Mr. Piscotty. Where is he? Kevin Piscotty.
That was tough.
Listen, I just want to know I had money on you this weekend. I had a nice little bet, so it's all my fault. You just look so good in practice. You look very consistent and dialed. Yeah, you felt
the
it.
same. Yeah. But before the top 32 battle, just a little thing on the car.
Yeah.
Which gave me a a bit more slide.
And as soon as you got into 4, the car just wanted to slide and slide and slide.
It was a bit more slippery than I was expecting. It was fresh, and I talked with other drivers and they said the same.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm happy because we are still here and the car was great.
Yeah.
Till I crashed it. The past few years we were always felt that something is missing. Something is missing. But we didn't know what.
Yeah.
The horsepower.
Now you found it. Now you've got it.
Yeah, now we found it, and now it's easier to adjust the car to the track. We are happy to be here. We experienced a lot. We learned about our mistakes, so we are looking forward to Finland.
That's it. Look forward, not behind. Next round.
Yeah. We are going back home, and then we are going to analyze our runs.
Your runs,
but then we are looking forward.
Smart. That's why I had my money on him. Smart. He's a smart guy. Look,
always.
Good luck. We'll see you in Finland. Have a safe journey home. And you still smashed it to me anyway, regardless.
See you guys.
Take care. Look, he's got fans waiting to sign autographs all around. Right, I'm going to get out of the madness that is the paddock. As you can see, it is absolutely jam-packed with people. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to wrap this video up. Right, that's it. Round 2 is done. I think it was pretty madness, to be fair. First time without Dave. I think everyone was a little bit rusty, on edge. Trying to get back into the swing of things. Of course, we lost round 1. But we're here, it's done, and I hope you enjoyed it because it was pretty special. It was a crazy event. So many highs, so many lows, so much drama, so many talking points to take away from this weekend. Up next is Finland, which is, again, going to be an insane round because that place always delivers, whether it's sun or rain. There's always something to talk about. I'm excited to get back to Finland. I love the power park, I love the setting. I can't wait to get back to Drift Masters for round 3. I can't even do it, I'm tired. 3. Right, that's it. Enough of me talking rubbish. I hope you've enjoyed behind the scenes of Drift Masters round 2 2025 here in Madrid in Spain. We'll see you in Finland. Peace out.